Hey, man, how y'all doing? Good. Good, because I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Yo, shout out to the host. This guy's funny as shit, right? Come on, give it up for the host, man. Yo, I've been drinking. Hey. Yo, I wish everybody prosperity and a lot of sex in your life. Amen. I remember when I watched his hands become earthquakes. Cutting cane and G-packs on the rusty crates with broken glassware. Broken dreams are born where kids got class behind the bodegas. Selling wood checks to young sisters, selling sex for food stamps just to feed tomorrow. See, it's a paradox of affluence and poverty provides poor parents with perennial plans and poor parenting, permitting the block to watch their children. But the children watch the block, corrupt their pops. Infect the future with crack rocks, cooked up in crack pots until the stock drops. That's why our streets hot, with fiends and rip tops and flip flops, crooked like shit cops. Their wrist jobs took everything but our fucking high tops. But who wants to sleep on dreams of crime scenes? So he knew one thing: keep one eye open like a cyclops. Cause time clocks your life like a pit stop. Sleeping is the cousin of death. Don't you dare catch a wink on your wristwatch. So, we remain wide awake, watching our environment paint pictures and descriptions, sick and twisted like his mother's heroin addiction, running wild like her children with no supervision, living where our hallways are heartbroken when they heard of the collision head on. They took a head off. In a rush, the sounds of chalk crossed on the street course. My man Jake lost his little sister to a game of hopscotch and his mom was so hopped up, she didn't even take the time to notice. I mean, she was right in the house, right on the couch. But she was so strung out. And that's when Jake wilded out and bounced out, and there you had the birth of a junior high dropout. Only 13, and out running the streets like it's an urban track meet. Only 13, and out serving fast food to fiends on the curb just to eat. Only 13. And already giving up on his dreams, because, believe me, it's hard to dream when you ain't got no place to sleep, you know what I mean? He was an insomniac. Co-signing crack cocaine to customers on a consistent basis. But the base of base is the basis for boss and braces. But Jake, he's a brave kid. I mean, he's a great kid. You know what I mean? He's just so searching for something like changing. Who would have known he would have stumbled into something so life-ending? See, my man Jake lost his life over 40 bucks. Over 40 bucks. For a quick fix. And this shit makes me so sick because this shit is going on right now in our inner cities, but we're so caught up in the world's problems that we forgot our own right here at home. Woo. But I'll never forget you, Jake. You were the best basketball player I ever knew. And I hope you remember him too. Because there's plenty of Jakes out here. They're just named Chris, Mike, Katami, James, Rapper, Bobby, Sharice, and Nicole with Susie and Mary married to the street life. Running with street families. Dealing drugs, soliciting sex, selling their souls on empty sidewalks just to fill empty stomachs. Goddamn, they're just children. I'm telling you, they are just children. When they cross the street, ain't nobody fucking hold their hand. When they go to school, ain't nobody help them fucking read. When they go home at night, ain't nobody tell them they fucking love them. So what you gonna do? I'm gonna try my best, but I need your help. I need your help, I need your help, I need your help, I need your help. Let's give these kids a little care and attention. Some love and affection. Maybe we can teach them the right things about education so they don't end up like my man Jake did, dead before graduation. If anything, just help me keep them from the streets and teach them that, yo kid, no matter what, don't you ever give up on your dreams. Thank you.
Yes.
I know everybody knows. How many people are from New York City? Born and raised? Yeah. From New York. Right, do you have any tourists in here? Anybody not from New York? Make some noise, make some noise. Yo, if anybody asks, just tell them you're from Queensby, like Flushing or some shit. No, I'm just kidding. So look, this shit, everybody in this room is a human being. You have fears, you have hunger, you suppress feelings, right? So this is mine, right? So if afterwards I'm a little awkward and shit, don't pay no mind. I'm just fucking, I don't know. I'm just weirdo, all right? So if you want, we could be friends in real life. My name is Matt Van Sol. But like, you want to do all that social shit, it's Mr. Van Sol and all that shit. Alright, because I got deleted for showing too many titties on my shit. So, it's Mr. Van Sol. No you, because the you is you feel me? But we do come from New York, right? This is all my New Yorkers and my out-of-towners that now reside in Queens. Where we come from, people profit off those with no pockets. No pay, no budgets, just an abundance of bills bearing you so heavy that you got a body bill. And the bills build more and more like the bodies killed. Stacking up every month until it seems like you can't do enough and you've had enough, so you just give up without a fight or a fuck. And use that last little buck to roll yourself a blunt. It's sparking up like conversation. But it seems the sensation of the weed simulation is no longer compensating. Because your complications keep constantly calculating into ends you can't fathom to comprehend. So now you coped up with a friend. And that shit got me feeling like Superman. Because you were intoxicated with the ingredient invincible and flaming you're in front of, but the feeling inside is temporary. So you crave, but you can't save enough for a gram. But it'll take what you got and have you sell your soul for this foul piece of mind in the form of rock. Now you're stuck, shit out of luck, praying to that man on your knees, scratching at his pants with your patriotic paws, asking for just one more gram, man. Just one more gram, man. But the pavement preacher says no and leaves you alone. Get it? What's toxic? I say it's the subliminal speech of scandal scamming us students into being all we can be. Hey y'all, why kill yourselves with loans when you can just die for my army? See, it's a brilliant brainwashing scheme. Another brainwashing scene on this brainwashing screen. This is how the suit and tie controls our minds, making shit what it is ain't what it seems. So they use TV to brainwash the crowd and leave a soapy taste in our mouth and water in our ears, leaving a lack of listeners and listeners with a lack of logic. Cause every Bob Burton bill burning nose across, but bumping my buddy, but Bud is really burning holes in my noggin. It's toxic. Oh my God. Talk about bad for your brain. It's like these Catholic and Christians depictions of lies on television talking about the Muslim religion. Well, I say fuck religious customs. Because where I come from, Father Martin pushing Aston Martin when my church is starving. See, he's on a rise, selling God's name for enterprise, and we're down here drinking Red Bull to energize, plus we get our fast food supersized, and that's all toxic, cuz fat ass America doesn't fucking exercise. See, we're killing her with toxins. Global storms are toxic, we got a tragic. Stop it, stop flipping fragile lives for fossil fuels to fund a fastest foundation fucking over forgotten fathers fighting for the price of freedom. See, the price to pay is preposterous. I'm sick of playing in my pockets for nonsense. It's nonsense of an oil deficit. These lies are toxic. It's just another tactic to tax us, designed to attack us and trap us within these walls of entrapment. Don't ask me why. My best friend's doing time for nickels and dimes, but rapists are running rampant through your laundry hampers. Stripping our babies of their pampers while stars are being pampered. God damn it, I don't understand it. This was a question from my English teacher in 6th grade. What is toxic to you, student? I didn't have an answer for her. I said, Miss McGillicuddy, what's toxic in this world is a war we can't win. We need to stop sitting separated, fighting for nothing when we can come together and fight for something. But until then, Miss McGillicuddy, you'll just continue to inhale the world's asbestos as long as your feeble chest lets you. So why don't you take a deep breath in? But don't breathe too hard, girl. As far as I can see, you just breathing in toxins. And that's what's toxic. Thank you.